Good morning. Thank you for being here. And
Thank you for having me.
my first question is what is the next day for tourism after the pandemic and the Ukraine war also?
Thank you for inviting me. Of course, the pandemic was a big hit to travel and tourism globally. As you know, 10% of the global GDP, that's the contribution of travel and tourism, 330 million jobs, that's 1 in 10. Unfortunately, 100 million jobs were at risk during the pandemic. What was interesting is during the pandemic, people had the opportunity to assess the value of our sector. Yes, it was impacted. Almost 100 million jobs were affected at a certain point. But we also had the opportunity to accelerate a couple of agendas, like the sustainability and the innovation agenda. Now it is time to recover, and we see the recovery in different regions. For instance, Europe is ahead in some parts of the continent. Americas is also recovering. Asia is still behind. But it's very important to work together so that we can bring those jobs back as soon as possible.
Okay, do you think that someone visits a country because of cultural reasons or something else? What do you think?
Cultural is the main reason to travel. And actually, the people that travel to other countries for cultural reasons, those are the ones that spend the most, which is very important. Cultural also gives you the opportunity to spend and buy local products, enjoy local experiences, and connects people. Cultural travel and travel in general creates empathy, understanding. It's very important. You travel to other countries to learn their culture, their beliefs, their traditions. And that's the main driver for the sector. Yes, a lot of people to try also sun and beach and adventure and other segments. But culture perhaps is the most important one of all of them.
You are invited here in European Parliament. What is the project that you are going to tell them, to advise them?
Thank you. As a former Minister of Tourism from Mexico, I also had the opportunity to work with Harvard School of Public Health. And then I was the CEO for WTTC, which is the World Travel and Tourism Council, that is the voice of the global private sector. Currently, I'm the Chief Special Advisor in the Ministry of Tourism Saudi Arabia. I'm advisor to the minister. 8% of the greenhouse emissions, unfortunately, that is a contribution for travel and tourism. And as we know, climate change is real, is happening. Travel and tourism is being impacted because of the weather, the storms, hurricanes, and all the floods, and all this impact that we see every single day in the news. We have an unprecedented global initiative sponsored by Saudi Arabia. It's a global initiative that will help us to make tourism part of the solution. So that next time that you travel, it's good for the environment, it's good for climate, and it's good for communities. And what we're here today is to talk about that. How do we join forces? How do we tackle this problem? How do we work together? Because there are multiple initiatives around the world, but everyone is working in silos. It's time to be serious, to be practical, and to share experiences. A travel agency, for instance, here or in Spain, or in Paris or Greece, if they want to know what is their footprint, where do they go today? Where do they go? As we know, 80% of the sector are SMEs. SMEs are very important, and they don't have the right support. So we are aiming to create a center, a North Star, that the local agencies in Greece can go there, or the local restaurants or the local hotels, find the information in Greek. They will know their footprint, but not only that, they will learn best practices, they will learn how to be climate neutral, and they will learn where is the funding, because that is the other thing. SMEs were impacted by COVID. Yes, they want to be part of the solution, but they don't know where is the money. There are a lot of resources around the world, and we're working with all different players and organizations to make sure that we can help them from knowledge creation, sharing information, measuring and tracking the progress all the way to funding. So the SMEs is our main stakeholders, but we also have to educate the travelers. The travelers can make responsible decisions. They can be part of the solution. We're working with corporations. We're working with governments. So the initiative that we have is a coalition to create a global center, which a very strong presence online in multiple languages, because you know the SMEs, they need to have it in their local language, right? In order to share knowledge, to share understanding, and to accelerate this transition so that we can make sure that tourism is part of the solution.
So, thank you very much for being with
Thank
us,
you.
and I hope your visit here will be successful.
Thank you very much
And
for
I'm
having
sure.
me.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.